The Central Debris gold mine here in Bendigo, you're able to come and have a look at it. Now, what is incredible, including where we are right now, is that you can still see all of the buildings, everything from the blacksmith all the way through to all different things that were part of the community that sent people down the mines for as long as it did. Thousands of tonnes of gold have come out of places like this and many more in this particular region. And rather than me banging on about it, let me show you. So gold and Bendigo, synonymous, but tell us about what's unique about the experience I'm about to have.
Well, we're going 61 metres underground, so it's about the same as a 22-storey building, which is a fair old dip down underground. We're heading into an original gold mine, operated for 15 years, from 1939 to 1954. So you can actually see what it was really like when the miners were experiencing it during our gold rush.
And way back then, how long was a shift when you were working on it?
8 hours. 8 hours underground, couldn't come up for any reason until the very completion of your shift.
All right, well, what are we about to see today?
We're going to see some drills, okay, the hard work they had to get the gold out of the ground. We'll see some gold because there still is gold down there in the wall, which is really cool. We get to see the original shafts, where they had their lunch, the whole works.
But first, the coolest lift in Australia.
Okay, if you want to bend your knees a little bit, you can. If you want to let a little squeal.
You're building this up, I'm worried now.
You ready?
Yeah, go.
3, 2, 1. Well, Paul, welcome to the crib room.
This is beautiful. What a lunchroom.
This is the lunchroom.
To think of the big blokes smoking and eating a pasty that have sat here.
Having a great time, not doing their hard work, eating some food like they should be. Got 30 minutes for lunch here at Central Debris, only time you could stop work all day.
How many blokes could they fit in here? It doesn't look like that many, but how could they?
They squeeze in pretty tight, okay? You could probably have 8 crews in here, which is about 16 blokes if you really wanted to.
16 massive units in here?
If they weren't sitting on the seats, they were sitting on the ground. As long as there wasn't a puddle, they were pretty happy just to stop working.
All up and down the mine there are these things obviously holding everything in place. And I've just asked, how big is the thing you got to bang into the wall? Answer, that big. How long is this?
6 foot.
6 foot, you've just got to bang it into the wall. And how much does each plate hold in place for people that are the tourists today, not the miners of yesterday?
Holding about 7 tonnes of rock in place per plate.
Gee whiz. Eureka! Or not really. That's fool's gold. You want to see real gold? Over here. Tell us what we're looking at now.
Righto, so we've got gold still in its original state, still here in the quartz. Old timers never found this reef, that means I get to show it to you. Real cool. What we're looking at is the small yellow blobs there inside of the quartz. Doesn't look like very much. And this little cluster here, just below that gold label, about $1,500 worth of gold. Well, Paul, we advertise deep, dark and dirty, so we better experience the darkness. We'll turn these cap lamps off, just see how dark it is down here. Righto, Paul, rock down here really, really hard. Can't use pickaxes or anything like that. We need to use these big bad pneumatic drills. Each shift, mine would have to drill between 15 and 20 holes. Ooh. Each hole's taking about 10 to 15 minutes to drill, so you're using these drills for about 2 hours every time you come to work.
All right, time for me to earn my keep. Thank you so much. What a day.
Pleasure, Paul. Thanks for coming.
That was cool. All right, well, you can take the soft man's option. You've hardened me up. I'm taking the ladder.
Have fun.
Does anyone think that I actually took the ladder? You know there's no chance.